never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Fine.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing. Thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. Happy Monday. Happy Easter week, as Easter is now 6 days away. And after all the action from yesterday afternoon and last night, we are down to the Sweet 16 in the NCAA March Madness Men's Tournament. And we'll talk more about that coming up later on in the week. But today, I want to talk some NASCAR. I know I have been talking NASCAR on Thursdays and Fridays, but you should always change it up so that people don't know what video to expect. Plus, later on in the week, I want to discuss the March Madness Tournament, so I figured I would go ahead and get NASCAR out of the way for the week. This past weekend, all three of the top NASCAR Touring Series were in action. We had the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race from Circuit of the Americas Saturday afternoon at 1:30 Eastern Time and 12:30 where they were in Austin, Texas. Corey Heim came home with the win, followed by Taylor Gray, Ty Majeski, Connor Zilich, Ross Chastain, Jack Hawksworth, Ben Rhodes, Christian Eckes, Dean Thompson, and Tanner Gray rounded out the top 10. Now, Connor Zilich made his Truck Series debut. And, of course, since he is a road course ringer already at the age of 17, he won the pole. But very, very, very early, I want to say in turn 3 or turn 4, he drove in too steep and went straight into the gravel and fell all the way back to, I think, around 25th or 26th. Finally got back up to 16th, got spun out, fell back to 20th, and then drove all the way back up to 4th, which is pretty doggone good at 17 years old on a road course. And then Saturday afternoon at 5 o'clock Eastern Time, 4 o'clock, where they were in Austin, Texas at Circuit of the Americas, we had the Xfinity Series race, and it was won by Kyle Larson, followed by Austin Hill, John Hunter Nemechek, Cole Custer, who was last year's Xfinity Series champion, and then Parker Kligerman rounded out the top 5. 6 through 10, we had Jesse Love, Austin Green, Chandler Smith, Sam Mayer, and AJ Allmendinger. Now, if you're a longtime NASCAR fan, you may know the three brothers that used to race: David Green, Jeff Green, and Mark Green. Now, Mark never did do a whole lot, but David and Jeff both had success at the what used to be Busch Series. Jeff Green won the Busch Series championship in 2000, I believe, driving the number 10 Nesquik car. And then David Green drove to the Busch Series Championship in 1994. And the reason why I bring that up is because Austin Green is the son of David Green, who actually is still involved in NASCAR. He is currently a NASCAR official in the Cup Series. So Austin Green, who races part-time in the Xfinity Series, continues the Green family name in the world of what is now Xfinity Series. Back when his daddy David and Uncle Jeff raced, it was the Busch Series. And then yesterday afternoon at 3:30 Eastern Time, 2:30 where they were in Austin, Texas, we had the Cup Series race from Circuit of the Americas, and it was won by William Byron. Now, William Byron becomes the first repeat winner of the 2024 season. He was, if I'm not mistaken, the first repeat winner last season. He actually led the Cup Series in wins last year. Looks like he's headed down that same path this year. Christopher Bell came home second, followed by Ty Gibbs, Alex Bowman, and Tyler Reddick. 6 through 10 was A.J. Allmendinger, Ross Chastain, Chris Buescher, Kyle Busch, and Martin Truex Jr. Now, this upcoming weekend, of course, is Easter weekend. There is no Craftsman Truck Series race, and this used to be an off weekend for the Cup Series. It used to be back in the day. This was the first off week of the year for the Cup Series, and they would run the Xfinity Series race on Sunday afternoon so that the diehard NASCAR fans would watch the Xfinity race to give the lower class men a chance to be noticed. But now the Cup Series is no longer off on Easter weekend. So the Xfinity Series race from Richmond will be Saturday night, and the Cup Series race from Richmond will be Sunday night. That way, the majority of the drivers in the Cup Series will get to spend Easter with their family on Saturday and get up Sunday. And for most of them, they can drive to the racetrack. Richmond is pretty much in the center of the NASCAR universe because most of the teams live in North Carolina, and North Carolina to Richmond, Virginia is very, very drivable. So they still race on Easter, but now it's Sunday night instead of Sunday afternoon. So we have an Xfinity Series race this weekend and a Cup Series race this weekend, but not a Craftsman Truck Series race. Any thoughts on any of it, please feel free to let me know. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. I got fired from my job as a masseuse. Apparently, I rub people the wrong way. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.